the education system in our country, while there are successes, is in the main failing many, many millions of families in our country. And any one of these CEOs out here knows that the only way that American companies or international companies that work in America are going to continue to be able to thrive is to have an educated workforce. And that doesn't start when you get to college. And so, I think it is the defining issue of our time, what we're going to do with the education system in America. It used to define us as the best. It's now defining us as mediocre.
Is it producing results already? Are you getting better results, better school scores, better satisfaction among parents?
In certain places we are, and in other places it's too soon to tell. Because, for instance, you look at a city like the city of Newark, our largest city, we pay $24,000 per pupil per year for the public education in Newark. And 2 years ago, the graduation rate was 23%. Now, I don't know how you define failure. That's pretty good. In Asbury Park, where I held my election night celebration, we pay $30,000 per pupil per year. And 2 years ago, less than 50% of the young people who graduated from Asbury Park High School could read at the 8th grade level. So, somehow, with the teachers union, this is a debate about whether that's failure or not. My opponent, who was endorsed by the teachers union, when it was pointed out to her that we have 200 failing schools in New Jersey, her response was, that's not a bad percentage. And they asked me for my response, and my response was, that sounds like someone who's never sent their children to one of those schools. Because if you send your children to one of those schools, it's an obscenity. And so, that's the difference between, in my view at this point, the Republican view of what needs to be done with education in America, and the Democrat/teachers union view, which is the status quo is fine and we'll eventually get to fixing those places. If your kid's in that classroom, eventually it's not good enough.